I'm out walking the I was going to say walking the dogs. No, I'm walking the dog. The other one, I have two, if you didn't know, is still asleep. She likes to sleep in, as they say. So we're out for a early morning walk. But anyway, I have 3 videos for you in this video, so to speak, and I'm trying to. I was thinking to myself that, you know, I don't want to throw all this footage away, because I was out 3 times filming, and because things happened, it didn't turn out the way I wanted to. But then I said to myself, you know, there's a lesson to be learned here. Sometimes things don't go as planned. Sometimes you have to turn and go back. So what I'll do in this video is that I will show you those 3 trips I had, and tell you what happened and why it didn't turn out the way I planned. So the first trip as a canoe was going to be a canoe overnighter with the dogs, and here it is. Hello, back on the water. We are back. Oh, same lake. No surprises. I hope I will be able to get past here, to get through this passage here, because these rocks here were underwater last year. When we were here last time, all of that, and those rocks as well, that was underwater. So I've never seen this lake so, you know, like this. Now, why didn't I bring one of those devices that will hold my camera while I paddle? I forgot those back home. So I'm trying to balance the camera behind my vest here. Hopefully you can see I'm trying to get through this passage, and all of this, those rocks were underwater last year when we were last here. Can you remember we were here in October? I think we managed. We are past the shallow waters. Hello, Elvis. Are you not happy about being in the canoe again? No? Feline? Okay, so I was planning to set up camp on the island behind me here. We've been there a few times before, but what I'm looking for now is actually birds nesting, because it is that time of the year, so I need to be completely certain that there are no birds nesting on the island. Now, these islands are very small, so it's quite easy to see if there are any birds. Or little ones like you. But there is so little water, I mean, because of the dry weather, that the dogs could actually, it's not an island anymore, so the dogs could actually just walk ashore, and that wouldn't be safe. So I'm going to paddle around here a little bit and try to find another island that is still an island. You know what? I think we're going back home. And you guys, you two, you can spend the night on the couch back home. Okay. What was I thinking? I mean, I don't know. Of course, I know that this is the time of the year when the birds will have either they will be on the nest or they will have their kids wobbling around. So what happened there was that I decided it was not right for me to be there because of the birds and all that. I can come back, you know, and I don't want to disturb the wildlife. So it was a bit of a disappointment, but that's life. Now the second trip was actually just was going to be you know, a very simple overnighter in on a local viewpoint here. I'll show you the footage and I'll tell you why it didn't turn out as I planned. Okay, so I'm out for a quick overnighter. This is it's a viewpoint. I'm walking up not so steep hill to a viewpoint. It is actually the highest viewpoint in my local area, which means not very high up. But it's a wonderful place, and I discovered this by chance filming another video on my main channel. Caves and rock formations, and well, it's just a wonderful and fascinating place. Some old grave mounds, Bronze Age grave mounds, and yeah, so we will have a look and see what we can see. And I will be joined by my friend Piero from PV Outdoors, and I have my drone in my backpack. So you know, we're going to have a wonderful time. It's Sunday, and this is I'm going to try out, you know, to do an overnighter in the woods even when I'm working the day after. So I'll be up very early tomorrow morning and head back home. If I can do that, if I can make that work, it means that I will have a lot more opportunities to go for these woodland overnighters. It's very civilized here. They even have facilities. Let's see. Yeah. So it's a very established campsite. Lots of people come here, and I've actually not been here before. Well, I've been here once before. That was 2 days ago when I was filming that other video. It is quite windy, but we will be camped, or our campsite will be more sheltered, right at the other side of the viewpoint here. But it's nice. It's nice here. And if you wonder where we are, this is now this is Borge Varde with a tower. It's that tower over there. And here it says, "You are here now." The coffee stone, the Boy Scouts caves, the mountain of money, the water hole. Yeah, it's not very far. I've only walked for 800 meters. But that's how it is sometimes. It's a nice place, very nice place. A rather substantial table. We have some wonderful views coming up. And this is nice as well. And from here we can see all the way to Sweden, to all the way to across Europe to Africa. No, I don't know, but it's a nice viewpoint, and you can see the rolling hills. I think that's the coffee stone. It's quite large. Now, in case you wonder, this is the new DJI Mini 3 Pro, and it's incredibly lightweight, 249 grams with the battery, and I'm very happy with this drone. I use it all the time now, and mainly because it's very easy to use, and you know, I don't have to use a smartphone to control the drone, because I bought one of these. I think they call it a smart controller. Everything is smart these days. So very happy with this combination. Maybe I've told you before, I don't have a smartphone, so I needed a system, you know, where I could operate the drone without having a smartphone. So yeah, and this is lightweight as well. So I'm very happy with this drone, and it's my second drone actually, and the other one was a pain to use because I had to attach it to my smartphone back then when I did have a smartphone, and it was, I ended up not bringing the drone, and also it was a bit too heavy. But this little fellow weighs almost nothing, so you'll see me using this more in my videos. Now I am tempted to say that I will pitch my tent up on the top there, on the plateau, because everywhere in this area it's on an incline. It's steep, and also I think I'll have to go back up there, because Piero, he has never been here before. You may ask, well, why are you not sleeping under the rock slabs there or in one of the caves there? Well, it's because I'm afraid of caves. I was buried by an avalanche actually many years ago, and since then I've not been a fan of these things. So what I'll do is I'll go back up on and see if I can find Piero, and I'll have a chat with him about this. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm carrying some firewood as well. We had some rain, so it should be safe to have a small fire in one of the fireplaces here. Back on top of the hill. I like much better these wide open spaces. That's what I like. Wide open spaces. And here's the substantial table. Yeah, I think this will be our campsite actually. I can pitch my tent right over there. I know it's not as exciting as the caves, but it is what it is. So that was a matter of not being able to communicate. So what happened was that my cell phone, I don't have a smartphone or anything like that, but my cell phone, you know what, I'll turn around and walk back this way. My cell phone stopped working, probably the battery, and I couldn't reach my friend Piero. So I thought something had happened, a misunderstanding. I thought maybe he's somewhere else, maybe he went somewhere else, and I went back home. When I had just sat down, and then I was able to reach him, and then, you know, he said, I'm at the Viewpoint, where are you? But by then you know how it is when you've had a long day and you finally get to sit down. I didn't have the strength to go back out there. So yeah, that's what happened there. And the last of these three hikes or trips that I'll show you, it was not cancelled or anything like that, but we did have to change our plans, and I'll show you the footage I have now, and there's some nice drone footage there as well, actually. Hi there, and good morning. I'm up in the mountains, out for a 3-day hike. This is the second day, and I thought to myself, well, I better start filming, because the scenery is very beautiful. Now it's only 4 in the morning, but that's when I wake up anyway, and I'll send the drone up so that you can get a look of the beautiful mountains surrounding me. I'm here with my family, so sorry, it's going to be a little bit of a different video. I won't be filming everything and constantly, because that would you know, it's a vacation. It's a 3-day vacation, family vacation. But anyway, this is Norefjell, and it's I guess you could say it's the closest mountain range to Oslo. We spent the night in, because we have the dogs here, so we can't, there are some rules about that. You can't live, or you can't sleep in the, hold on, in that main building. But they have this old building here, that's for when you have dogs. But it is completely, you know, it's warm and cozy inside there actually. And boiling up some water. I have a proper headache now, and that's what happens when I carry too much. And it's ironic because I'm kind of strong, you know, as a former competitive powerlifter and all that, but I don't like this, and it pulls on some nerves, so it's not so. Right now things are not great, you know, but it's only a physical pain, and I'm in beautiful scenery, as you can see. So I wish I had my 7 kilo backpack, you know, the 7 kilo with everything in it. Okay, so I complained a little bit. I did. It is the truth, I did. I complained. So now my backpack is a little bit lighter and life feels much better. And I have Elvis pulling me up the hills here. Nice scenery. Can't complain about the views. So we are on top of one of the many hilltops, and this area was used by so-called prehistoric people, mainly hunting. So you will find these pits used for hunting here. We just walked past one. But I'm sure that most of the natural formations there were utilized during hunting in those times. Again, beautiful views, and I will send up the drone again. So what happened there was that I had to throw in the towel, as they say, because of a migraine. And I guess, you know, I struggle with migraines because I had a neck fracture several years ago. It never fully healed, so you know, that's just how it is. And I should have carried less because of the migraine. I couldn't concentrate. I didn't drink enough because I couldn't concentrate, and I actually ended up making a mistake in the navigation up there, and we went to a what I thought was a cabin where you can spend the night, but actually it was not. It was a restaurant at nearby a ski resort, and that was closed. So when we got there, I didn't have the energy to, you know, turn around and walk for 5 or 6 more hours. It was getting late, so I said that, you know, that's it. We'll get the taxi. And I'll get the taxi and take the taxi to the car, and so I did that, and I got the car, drove back, and we went back home. But the trip itself was not cancelled. You know, we had a wonderful hike in the mountains, the entire family and the dogs. Lots of lessons learned. I am not experienced when it comes to hiking in the mountains. I am more like, you know, I'm more like a forest person. But there is always new things to learn, you know. And one thing I did learn about hiking in the mountains is that I need some shade, you know. And actually I have a lightweight umbrella that I can attach to the strap on my backpack here, so I don't have to hold it. Because the sun, you know, it was just so, it was burning in when I had a headache and everything. So painful, so painful. And I'm used to being able to, you know, move around under the trees, and I would have the shade from the canopy above me. That's what I'm used to. So yeah, lessons learned. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, or these videos, and next time I hope to be able to I hope that things will go as planned. Okay, if you're still watching, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.